going to draw Catboy and Gekko and even Owlette. Are you guys gonna get excited? You need to make sure you go to your mom and you can print out the coloring pages. All you have to do is go to getcoloringpages.com. They're free and you can print them out on your printer. Isn't that exciting? Here it is. I've printed mine out. Did you print yours out? Look at what we've got. We've got Gekko, Catboy, and Owlette. So get ready and get coloring. Okay, so first things first, we need to find a nice, smooth, clean surface that our parents say that we're allowed to color on. This looks good. Now we can put our coloring page down. I like to use a little bit of tape so when we're actually coloring, our pages don't move around. There we go! Now we're ready to get coloring. I'm going to use my fine line markers. They're from Crayola. They make it really easy to pick out colors and to stay within the lines. So, you can grab any of your favorite markers or any of your colored pencils or crayons so you can do this project as well. Okay, let's get started with coloring in Gekko. We're going to need the green marker for his uniform and mask. And as we start to color this in, can you guys tell me your favorite episode? I like that one too, but one of my favorites is when Gekko gets supersized. Do you remember that episode? It was where he took Romeo's small sizer and he accidentally shot it at the wall and it bounced back and hit him. Then he was giant Gekko. The other characters stayed small, but he ended up helping out and saving the day. Way to go, Gekko. And what did he say in that episode when that happened to him? Slithering serpents! He's so funny. I love drawing out Gekko. Let's keep coloring. Now don't get frustrated if you end up coloring outside of the lines a little bit. We just call that a zippy creativity moment. So it's okay. We're almost finished with his uniform. Next, we're going to take out the other green color that we have and fill in all the details. The green that I have is a little bit darker. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you've got to use a green or your favorite color. If it's purple, pink, red, blue, green, or yellow, anything will work. Just remember, this is your coloring page and you can do whatever you want. Now let's fill in his mouth. I'm going to use a light green coloring pencil to match his cape. Wow, looking good, Gekko. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started with Catboy. You're going to need a blue marker to work in the color on his costume. If you have a blue crayon, that will work just as well. Do you remember the episode where Catboy and Master Fang's sword? The PJ Masks team was trying to help Master Fang get his sword back from when Night Ninja stole it. Unfortunately, Catboy was in such an angry mood that he didn't come up with a plan, and time after time they kept on failing on getting that sword back. But soon, once Gekko and Owlette were taken, Catboy finally figured out he needed to calm down, and he needed to figure out a plan to get his friends back and to get that sword for Master Fang. That was such a good episode, wasn't it? Let's keep coloring! Remember to be creative. If you want to change the colors of the costume, go ahead. This is your coloring page. We are almost finished with the dark blue on his costume. Next, we're going to get the lighter color blue and fill in some of the details. If you want to use a different color, go ahead. Wow, this drawing is coming to life. Soon the whole team will be dressed up and ready to conquer all the bad guys. You know what else I loved about that episode with Catboy and Master Fang's sword? At the end, once he rescued his friends, he apologized for being so angry. He even talked about how once he became cool and collect, he was able to save them. Now we're just putting some of the finishing touches, filling in his mouth, and grab your colored pencil because we need to fill in his cape as well. Looking good, Catboy. Now for Owlette. We're going to start off using the red marker for Owlette's costume. Remember, you can use your colored pencils or crayons to fill in her costume. Do you remember the episode where Owlette and the Flash Flip trip? That's the episode where Romeo stole all the books from the school and everywhere. And he turned them into pictures of, well, Romeo. As he figured it, he doesn't like to read books, but the PJ Masks team was trying to explain to him how great books were. Owlette decided she wanted to use her favorite character from the Flossy Flash, and she wanted to use her powers. So she kept on trying to use the Flash Flip, which didn't work out well for her. Finally, later in the episode, she realized that her own powers were so much better, and she was more talented and able to work them out. They finally got all the books back, and it was such a great episode. Okay, now we need to get a pink color, or any other color you'd like, to fill in the details. I'm using pink for the inside of her wings. What color are you going to use? Now let's fill in her mouth. Awesome! That's it! We've colored all three characters. We've got Gekko in green, Catboy in blue, and Owlette in red. Did you guys have fun during this coloring video? I hope so. I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!